What's going on, YouTube? It's your main man, Mr. Council. Back at it again. You know how we do. Saturday motivation. Saturday is a day that's uniquely your own. Most people work a 9 to 5. So by the time they get to Saturday, they feel that it's necessary to take their foot off the gas. When both artists, business people, creatives know that Saturday is that day to put your foot on the gas and handle your business. I've been a little torn about what I wanted to discuss today. First thing I want to say is, please, when you come in here, please hit that like button. Please, please, please hit that like button. It's the only way we get support over this way. I'm not asking for your dollars. I'm just asking for you to smash that like button when you get in here, because the more we engage, the more the message spreads and gets out to people. I've been torn about what to discuss today, but it's something that just came upon my heart when I woke up. And I love to do these videos uniquely on Saturday. At first, I was going to start pre-recording videos so I could have them ready, because the upload takes so long. By the time I get it out there to the people, it's almost early afternoon. You know, even though I do it in the morning, you know, the upload takes a couple hours. And at first, I didn't realize how long it was going to be on a consistent basis. And I work late on Saturdays. I worked last night till a little after 2. And so I didn't get up this morning till a little after 9. And so I needed my rest, because when I got home, I had some things I needed to do. And then watching TV and messing around, I didn't really fall asleep until almost 4. So it's not like I'm sleeping extra. You know, I'm just trying to get my proper amount, because as soon as I finish this, I'm going to attack that gym. I want to talk about when doubt begins to creep in. When doubt begins to creep in. This is something that I experience, I don't want to say all the time, but we all have our moments when we begin to doubt ourselves, when we begin to doubt our dream. We begin to doubt the work that we've put in. Because oftentimes you don't see the progress, or the support, I should say. You see the progress, but you don't see the support in the way that you feel that you should. And for a long time, it was really discouraging to me. It was really disheartening to me, because I felt like it's a lot of people that I know. A lot of people that I, for a long time, could call friend. And now I see the truth in a lot of that, in putting myself out there. You know, people who really are down for you, and people who are just in your life for whatever. I don't want to make any malicious claims, but you kind of know what I mean. And so when you get to a point where you're not progressing or getting the support that you feel you need, you begin to doubt yourself and what you're doing and why you're doing it. And so I guess I kind of wanted to just discuss this, because I know a lot of us go through it. It's not only me. See, a lot of times I used to think, you know, the world had a vendetta against me. And that's selfish thinking. It was so selfish of me to think that way, because everybody that's walking around is going through something. Whether they tell you, whether they speak about it or not, when you say, how you doing? Nobody really always tells you how they're really doing. You know, they just say, I'm all right. And it's this one TikTok video that's going around real popular right now, where it talks about when you really ask a man, how's he doing? He says, I'm all right. But he's really not, because he's going through a lot of demons. He's fighting a lot of demons. He's going through a lot of experiences that aren't always positive. And a lot of times we don't really check in on men, because we expect them to be strong. And it's okay to be vulnerable as a man. You have to understand that it's okay. You don't have to walk around with your heart on your sleeve and telling everybody your problems. But it's okay to be vulnerable, have those moments, because in those moments you find the greatest strength. Because see, a lot of times people think, like when you're dedicating your life to your dream, you're making a sacrifice. You're putting pretty much everything else to the side, and you're making that your sole purpose and goal in life. What you want to accomplish, no matter how long it takes. And so some people begin to attain success quickly or support quickly. And others, it takes a longer time. But what you have to understand is that when you decide that you're going to live for something, it's never going to be easy. Even if it's easy in the beginning, it's never going to be an easy journey when you decide to really take hold of your dream and make that your sole purpose. And so along the way, if you don't get the support that you feel that you need, you're going to begin to doubt what you're doing. And that's when you have to stop and take a step back and think about all the things that you've already done. You have to look at the work that you do and say, am I getting better? Now, if what you're doing is not making you better on the inside, then you might have to reevaluate some of the things that you're doing. That's just the way it is. But if you know that what you're doing is making you better and you see the progress, because nobody can see it as clearly as you can. Because you know everything that you've put into it when you really work in. I'm not talking about people who just talk. Because people who just talk, they kind of get on my nerves because they just run their mouths. And most people like that, they just make a bunch of excuses about why they haven't gotten anywhere. And it's like, if you look at their work, it's like, you're not doing nothing. That's why you didn't get anywhere. And some people who are really working still haven't gotten where they should be, but it's a difference. It's a total difference because you can see the progress of your own work. If you go back and you look at the things that you've done and you look at the things that you've accomplished, then you see. And so that's when true sacrifice comes in. Because a lot of times people think sacrifice is quitting your job and moving someplace and jumping off a roof. Like you can't just do that. See, sacrifice is you putting your dream possibly above having a family. Sacrifice is putting your dream, maybe right up there second to your day job. You know what I mean? It's putting it above so much. And you're making a sacrifice of relationships, friendships. Like, I can't tell you how many friendships I've lost throughout this process. I can't tell you the things that I've gone through that are negative through this process that if I would have quit, I could have pointed to that and say, you know what, this is why I stopped. But the greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. And so you have to understand, you have to stop and look at yourself and say, am I progressing? Am I getting better at my craft, or am I staying the same? And you can't, the success, the support that you're getting isn't always a clear measure of that. It's the actual work, what you've done. I like to say, I don't want to say that now because that's something I want to use for later on. But you have to understand that when doubt creeps in, those are the moments that are going to make you the strongest once you get through them. Because see, when somebody doubts me, I almost get angry. But it's angry in a good way because I'm like, you don't see what I'm doing? You don't see how dope this is? And that's not going to, I can't allow your doubt to make me doubt myself, because a lot of times we push other people's feelings and we make them our own. We take other people's feelings and thoughts about us and we make it our own. There's a lot of people that walk around really caring what people think about them. Like, the value they see in themselves is based solely upon what other people think. And that's a bad place to be, because those people truly don't know it all. They don't know everything you've done, and they don't know everything you're doing. They don't know everything you're working on. Only you truly know that. You truly know if you should have gone to that gym, or you just went to bed, or you just took the day off. Only you know if you stayed up late working, even though you know you had to go to work in the morning. Or did you just go to bed early and say, forget it, I'll push it off to tomorrow. You know the things that you're doing behind the scenes. I remember this past week, like my schedule, now that I'm back in school, my schedule is getting a lot more difficult. So me being able to go to the gym and do the things that I want to do, I really have to schedule that time in if I want to stay disciplined, or else, like always, I'll fall off. And so this week I had a busy day one day, and I really don't like going to the gym at night because I like working on other things. I feel like if I go to the gym, it's going to take up so much of my evening, and I'm going to be so drained once I finish that I'm not going to really want to do anything else. Well, I had a busy day. I wasn't able to get to the gym early enough in the day, and I was on my way home. And it was about 7 in the evening. And normally I get to the gym, you know, right after work, maybe 3, 4, 5 o'clock the latest. But it was 7. And normally I'd have been like, yo, this is my good excuse. It's late in the evening. I can just go home. You know, I'll worry about it tomorrow. I'll get an extra one in this weekend. But my discipline kicked in. My body talked to me and it said, no, man, you need to go to the gym. And it was a fight. It was a mental battle. The whole way to the gym, I'm telling you, all the way up to me getting off the exit, I was searching for an excuse to go home. I was searching for it. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm hot. I've been sweating all day in the classroom, fixing up my classroom to get ready for these kids. I could easily just go home and make myself something to eat and relax for the evening because I worked hard enough today. I could have said that to myself. I kept saying that to myself. Until the moment I got up off the exit, and I just turned off the exit once I got there and went. Even though in my mind I was saying I'm going to go home and make myself something to eat and get comfortable, I turned off the exit. Like, you're not in control no more, dude. Your body's in control. This is what we do. You know you need to get this workout in. You know you're going to hate yourself tomorrow if you say, I missed a day. Because every time you miss a day, it turns into 2 days, which turns into 3 days, which turns into 2 weeks off. And then you starting again from day one. My discipline kicked in because I've been doing this so consistently, my body took over. So when you putting in the work, just keep putting in the work because it can't be about money. It can't be. It can't be about money. If it is, then once you get it, that's all it's going to be about is the money and not really what you can do with the money. You're going to be so focused on materialism, you're going to forget why you got this money. You got this money to change people's lives. You ain't get this money to just buy another Bentley. You ain't get this money to buy a bigger house or a summer home. You got this money to help people. Discipline kicks in. Discipline is the key to success. Hard work and sacrifice will take care of the rest. I made that up when I was 23. You got to understand how powerful you are. You got to understand how special your dream is. Somebody's waiting for it. Somebody needs you. Somebody needs your dream to come through to fruition. Somebody needs you not to give up. Somebody needs you. I looked up this morning. I had 41 views on my last video. 3 months of videos. I went from a little bit over 100 views. Every single video almost now is decreasing in support. And that's okay. Because like I said last week, I'm thankful that 41 people watch. And it ain't even 41 because 3 of those views are mine. Because I have to watch myself to see how I'm doing, how I can improve, how I can be better. Is to see if this is worth it. And if I doubted myself, I would not have gotten up to do this again today. Knowing that that support could dwindle down to 20 people. But I don't care because I know what I'm doing is good and right and it's touching somebody. I know it is. And so I have to keep putting in the work when I doubt myself. See, that 41 views could say, you know what, Charles, why are you doing this? Ain't nobody listening to you. You're looking at these other people and they get thousands of more. Like some of those people who really got a lot of followers, like they're getting my amount of followers in a weekend. I have like 400 followers on YouTube. A lot of these content creators are getting that overnight from the next day because they posted a new video because they already got 100,000 and now they're going to get another 500 this weekend. I'll be lucky if I get 2. I'll be lucky if I get 2 new subscribers. But I'm not going to allow that to make me give up. Because I know what I'm saying is real. And I know what I'm saying is important and somebody needs it. So that's why I got to keep doing it. And then when I get an opportunity to really show what I could do, speaking wise, people will begin to understand. And see, that's why I'm doing this. Because I'm showing you where somebody is at the bottom when it comes to support. Because I know I'm not at the bottom when it comes to this music. I'm too good. I don't need nobody to tell me that no more. I don't need nobody's validation to tell me that my music is good. I don't need that no more. I made some fans last night driving my Uber, man. This couple was so, when they were listening to my music, I didn't even tell them it was me. The lady was like, shh. Her husband was talking. He was talking about my car, how nice it was. He was like, and she was like, honey, be quiet. I want to hear this song. But honey, be quiet. And I told them when they were on the way out that was me. They were like, what? See, I get the reactions I get from people. See, people even been telling me to do that on my YouTube to, you know, make reaction videos of people reacting to my music. Because the reactions I get from people who don't know me and the reactions I get from people who do know me are totally different. And it's crazy. Because you would think the people who know you would be like, yo, man, that's so dope. You're doing your thing, man. This is crazy. You would think that. You would think you would get that from people you know. But no, that's all right, man. Like Drake said, he used to play his music for the girls he would deal with, and they'd be asking for Ludacris. You would think the people who know you the best, who are the closest to you, would be like, you know what, man, this is crazy. You're doing your thing. Nah, it don't work that way. It's the opposite. The people who don't know you, they don't know you from a can of paint, but they're like, man, the reactions I get from people from my music lets me know I'm supposed to keep doing this. The reactions I get from people who don't know me. It's incredible. And that's how I know what I'm doing is special. So I'm going to keep putting it out there for the people who don't know me. And then eventually the people who do know me, they'll come along. By then it'll be too late, but they'll come on. I know they will. I know they will. So when you begin to doubt yourself, YouTube, look at the work. That's all you got to do is look at the work. Look at your progress and believe in yourself and understand the greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. And it's not just about a monetary reward. I'm becoming special on the inside. And that means more to me than anything that I can buy. Anything. So I'm going to keep making these videos on Saturdays to motivate those people who need it. Because somebody's going to hear this video and get up and go to the gym. Somebody's going to hear this video and get up to decide to start that business they've been waiting to start. Somebody's going to hear this video today and be blessed, and it's going to change them in some way. I know it. And it ain't about me. It's not about me. It's about what God is doing through me. See, everybody wants credit. Everybody wants credit. I just want my words to resonate. And I want people to be touched by my music. That's all I want at the end of the day. So forget the money. That's going to come by the boatload. But you're going to see how somebody can start from the bottom. 41 views to 41,000 to possibly 41 million. You don't know where this world could take you. So I'm almost at the 20-minute mark. My videos are getting longer and longer every week. And that's because it's becoming more meaningful. I'm getting better at this, even though viewership is going down. So you better get on board while you can. Better Man Chronicles, check it out. We're going to be dropping Better Man Chronicles on all platforms this coming week. It's on Bandcamp still right now, but it's coming on all platforms because the people need the music. I'm doing this for the people who don't know me. Because the people who know me have had 20 years to figure it out. If you ain't figured it out by now, you ain't going to figure it out. And that's your loss. That's your loss. Because you miss it. It's people that know me, have known me for years. I sent them my album, ain't even listened to it yet. They talking about that new Nas. My album is better. And I love Nas. He's my favorite artist. But I know where I'm at in music. Ain't too many people seeing me right now, whether I get the support or not. Whether I get the support or not. So you better understand Mr. Counsel's coming. Hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to the channel. And I'm just going to keep on talking to the 30 or 40 people that support until the channel continues to grow. I love you guys for continuing to support me. Anybody who's hearing this, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you. Don't give up on you. Don't doubt yourself. Understand your value. Understand who you are. Understand your place in this world and take it by any means necessary. Speak truth to power. Stay true to yourself. And continue to work hard. And you'll get there. That's my time. Peace to all my people in the struggle.